No, dude, that's way wrong, man. That ain't what they're talking about. They just said change the orientation from, I don't know. They're pretty good. YouTube. YouTube is pretty good. YouTube is pretty good. Hey, I feel like I look pretty athletic. I feel like I look pretty athletic. I don't know. I don't know. No. Wonder what I should do. Guess I'll play this guitar. Guess I'll play this guitar. Cool. Not the type of thing I usually like to say. Good old weasel, skeleton man, good looks. Goo Goo Dolls lead singer. Who's gonna end up being 100 years old with his rickety, skinny skeleton, good looking face. I don't know. Goo Goo Dolls. Good looking, smooth, cool, perfect face. Goo Goo Dolls lead singer. Hey. We I don't know. Skinny as a skeleton, cause he has abs. He's cool, good looking face. Goo Goo Dolls. Wait, Fat neck. John's too fat to do it. Oh, it's out of tune. Good old fucking weasel. Shit. Justin Woo, you trying to be that good looking skeleton Goo Goo Dolls man, my friend Justin Woo? I'm not. I don't want to be like that guy, but guess what? He's a human being, so how can we judge if he'll make it right to heaven when he dies and not even have to be judged on Judgment Day? So I can't judge that Goo Goo Dolls guy. He may be a righteous human being. Goo Goo Dolls, skeleton face, so good looking. With his abs, he's all over the place at all times, cause he's an Illuminati committing crimes for Jesus against the Old Testament. He is gonna end up in hell in Hades with Jesus. Oh well, while he's alive on earth, as he sees a hallucinating thing that brings him to Jesus Christ. And God, who's righteous and has such mind, the Goo Goo Dolls lead singer with his good looks. He looks up people randomly with telephone books. The Goo Goo Dolls guys thought he'd prank them and make some calls. wrong, y'all. He was wrong, so he tried again. Hey, statistically did some kind of experiment on the society as he thought he was David Bowie. In his mind, the Goo Goo Doll guy, Goo Goo Goo, the good-looking guy, the lead singer. Was it you too? Maybe it's you too. I don't know. The good-looking guy, like a skeleton in the night. A tall, lanky skeleton in the night with a good-looking white face. He didn't paint it white. He's all over the place. No, he isn't. He's in one state and somewhere else, cause he's an Illuminati who suffered for that beta for 1,000 years in hell. In hell. In hell. In Hades, like Robin Williams shoveling coal in Hades, but not in hell. He'll be okay, oh well, on that day, Judgment Day, if he makes it there instead of this place. Judgment Day will not be erased. It can't be erased. He'll make it to Judgment Day. Robin Williams in Hades. You can't get any more of those ladies. He may never drive a Mercedes, but I think he will, cause I think he'll be in heaven one day. And so will BMW and all those brands, unless they get incinerated in the lake of fire and never come back again. And no one drives a car unless they're in outer space, cause I'm already a star who is not in this place. I'm in this place, and this is where I stay, where I work on my house. I don't dig a grave, cause I may go out there to the United States and play this music to skate. I'm a skate in a different state. So may you, and you can be the Goo Goo Dolls guy with a good-looking face. It's true. In your dream on earth, for what this shithole is worth. It sucks here. It's creepy as hell, but it's not hell that's worse. This place sucks so well, but we can make the most of it. We can enjoy it for the earthly things. I don't know what else we can enjoy. Each other and one another who were taken away from me. So I have to suffer in misery, crying thousands of times like people in hell in Hades in these rhymes. But I'm not actually crying. You didn't see me suffer when my wife and kids were taken away from me for 9 fucking years of this torment on earth. I've gotten bitter about this evil place that isn't hell, that's good too. And if I die, oh well, I think I'll make it straight to heaven, unless I end up in Hades shoving a little shit ass amount of coal for all the suffering I did here. I'll probably maybe keep living on this earth, even though it feels like shit and it's down about this low, feeling all the fucking goddamn time in this fucking place. And I keep living and have to live and suffer, and I hope to die 30,000 times. With my wife and children taken away from me, and I still had to live because God wouldn't let me kill myself. I hope to get him back. Maybe one day it won't be whack. I hope it's not whack as crap. I hope it is okay one day. I hope it is okay. God's way, Yahweh, Jesus' way. I hope that you already have that every day. I hope I don't complain. I hope I don't complain. I hope it is okay. I hope it stays okay. Hope it's always okay for you and us on this earth every day. For everyone who sees us and what God is worth is more than frankincense and myrrh or some crap that's totally okay with me. It's not whack, but God is way more than everything. He's beautiful, more than diamonds and rings, more than all that bling that'll be destroyed again and again in the lake of fire. If it's alive, a human soul who came in it because they loved the money and they loved it until it turned to crap and it was whack and it was their soul. They didn't know, but they lived way longer than rock and roll. They lived to 120 years old, and in that time on this earth, they lived for God and Jesus, and they were changed. They were changed. Okay. I played a song. That was pretty good. I think that was pretty good. I think that was okay. Hi. That was pretty good. I don't know. That's a weird tune. I tuned it down to D. I hope I don't end up in fucking Hades and shit. How bad it's felt every day until today that I feel okay and I'm sinning. I'm acting a little more sinful than my regular Jesus-like self with a big fat stomach, feeling like shit, suffering the least of everyone every day. Acting like Jesus with all I have, putting in fucking tag words in that don't get enough views yet. Even though I played Ronald McDonald and my biggest video had more views than Elon Musk's biggest video on Earth by the year 2022. By the year 2022 and maybe the year 2020, I don't know. My video had 63 million views and his had 62 million views. I'm John Birmingham. I beat Elon Musk at the biggest video that I did that was bigger than his biggest video by the year 2022. So that's okay. But it only made, my wife and I's videos have earned about $1.2 million. And we've worked at it, at God's work, for 40 years. Since we were small children or babies, because God gave us abilities at it. And that's a small amount of money to earn in 40 years. $1.2 million. Divide 1.2 million by 40. That's 4, if you take away the zeros, that's 4 into 120,000. 4 into 120,000 is $30,000 a year for 40 years. That's what we earned, $30,000 a year for 40 years at our life's work. That's not that much money. Fuck you. Okay, there's a different kind of show for me. It was really sinful because I acted sinful in this one more than I usually act. I'm sorry. Fuck you. Who am I talking to? Myself. I'm talking to me. You talking to me? You talking to me? Ricky! You talking to... Skate. Skate. Oh. Good old country man. Okay. Scoop one up, why don't you? Fuck you! This is a new, different kind of entertainment. Maybe this will get enough views. Skate. I can't even. No. Wait a second. I don't have the energy, or I do have the energy. I don't know. Okay, I skateboarded. This is a weird, different one. Fuck you! Hi. Hi. Hey. Oh, Ricky Timbo. New York City! Right here in the South. Back at you, motherfuckers. Come on, man. Come on, man. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't care. You know what? I just punched the sides of you. I didn't even hit you because I'm a fat fucking airhead. Because I'm nice. And I don't punch anyone. Talking to himself with one idea in mind. Take your medicine. If you want to. And if you do, sleep with one eye open. I used to do this scary face. It looked like a demon when I was a kid. Don't sleep with one eye open, because that would be a winky, winky liar. Liar! Who said that? He's a fucking liar, man. Don't say that shit about him. Who sang that Metallica song about some fucking liar? Sleep with one eye open. You mean he was winking, winky, winky liar? Because he was lying about... Because he was lying about the thing that he was doing, to wink about it, to say that he wasn't telling the truth? Is that why he slept with one eye open and the other eye closed? Or the other one eye closed, the other eye open? keep doing Ollie Impossibles. That's called an Ollie Impossible. I can barely do it. I can't do it again. I skateboarded like hours, 2 hours, or I don't know how long. I also lifted weights. Have to pee. Afraid to show my stomach. Well, I'm gonna go. That was a really funny video, I think. Okay, that was a totally different thing that I've been normally doing. I don't usually yell like this. Might as well throw some heavy metal devil symbols in there or something. You know, God has a different plan than we ever would have thought. You know, maybe because I was so afraid of doing the heavy metal symbol, maybe he wants me to do this. Fuck you! That was frightening. That was wrong. That was really wrong. It smelled like something I wasn't supposed to smell. Like the human sweat of someone who is lower income on the streets and and had to be homeless. What does this mean? The devil, that's the only, I've been so afraid to do that, whatever that devil symbol is. I haven't done that at all. Even involuntarily, I was so against it since I found Jesus and God more than ever in 2019. It has been 5 years that I've been afraid to do the heavy metal devil symbol. I thought maybe God wants me to be kind to those people and show them love, you know, and that maybe is, you know, I'm afraid to do it again. I thought maybe that there's some kind of kindness and good in the heavy metal symbol. Maybe it's an Italian thing, and maybe it doesn't mean the devil, and maybe it's okay sometimes, the heavy metal symbol. So I did it right there, but it was obviously wrong. Even when I put my hand out, it's like, you know, it's like guilty, like your hands up. Do you feel that way about if you ever put your hands up? Watch people when they talk. If they put their hands up, well, if they put their hands up when they talk, it means they're guilty of something. It means that it's like when the police say, put your hands up, you know, or put your hands where I can see them. When they lift up their hands and they show your hands to you, I'm not even going to do it because I'm not guilty of anything. That means they're guilty of some kind of sin. So that's pretty much what it means. So when you watch people's hands when they talk, if they put their hands up, they're guilty of some kind of sin. It may not be that bad. I don't know. I can't judge them. Maybe they're so huge and doing these huge things on earth, they're guilty of some small thing and they did so much good for others. We can't really judge them. We can't judge anyone. We can't judge anyone. Judge not lest ye be judged. So, but you can't set earthly goals of money and fame or looking really good and stuff like that, because that's a selfish plan. That's a selfish goal. If you set those goals before, don't ever set them before God. Put God first in everything you do. Put God first in everything you do. God, let me be strong and okay now. I have to pee. My stomach isn't like really skinnier enough or something. But if you try to get to your earthly goals of money, good looks, fame, an expensive looking cool car, if you set those as the reasons why you want to live, it's wrong. You're supposed to be kind. You're supposed to be kind to others in everything you do for God, or work for God in everything you do. So that's been something I'm okay with. I'm willing to be rich or poor. I'm willing to be poor. I'm willing to be poor or rich. I'm willing to accept working for God. Obviously, working for God, no matter how low I have to suffer. I usually was suffering and working hard for God. For God, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I had to work for Him like 12 hours a day. It's not God's fault. It's the devil who messes everything up for people. It's the devil who messes not every last thing, but for all people as a whole, everything will have sin in it.
So it will have to burn in the lake of fire. So whether or not I know what I'm talking about or not, it made some sense. And God had me say it to make me more guilty for like not really knowing what I was talking about, because it didn't make sense to someone out there. So I don't know. I'm a flawed human being. You're never supposed to look up to a false idol or person. I'm a regular person. You're supposed to like look right at me or look right at somebody else or not look at them, but they're no better or worse than you, no matter how rich they are, no matter how cool they are. Any of those famous people we watched growing up, you're not supposed to aspire to be like them. That's a false idol. So I don't want to get down and depressed again thinking of how little I earned, because it's up to me to say, oh, we earned this much money in our videos and it went really big. I have the Ronald McDonald videos, stuff like that, to say I'm big. Nobody, well, God got me to say that. So it's like, oh, okay, maybe I do have enough, because I thought it was $25 a month. And if I start saying, I'm not supposed to. So I haven't even thought about any lust. I'm too afraid of it because of the punishment, and I know it's wrong. And it's just how awful I am, because actually I don't even like it anymore. I thought I saw a mouse. I actually don't like lust anymore. I don't like any of the earthly things, but somehow God let me start working out more and looking better and feeling better. And I don't really, it's good, but I'd rather be in heaven. But I'm supposed to do what God wants me to do. So God has me here for some reason. So somehow he helped me feel good and skateboard today, and I felt like better, and I feel good even though I have to pee. But and so I feel okay. So somehow he had me feel better on earth, like about my physical body looks a little bit. Not really. The videos I showed myself skateboarding in, they're okay, but some of them I look too heavy. So I don't know what to say, but it doesn't matter. Don't try to be like me. There's a video of me doing skateboard tricks. It just doesn't. I didn't like the way it looked, and it was like I think there are people in my life or something who, no matter how hard I'm editing it, something working on it, they try to make me see only the bad looking stuff on my body, and it's gone back to that shit that it was growing up. Ever since I was a teenager, I could only see like the bad looking stuff. I didn't know that I looked good, but when I shaved my face, I looked perfect, I think, when I was a kid. So I don't know what I'm talking about, because all I had to do was shave my face, and then it looked like I looked really good looking for about 2 days. So when I was younger, it did that. Even now, today, if I really shave my face, so far, I haven't shaved it now, but I've been skinnier today. Even though I have to pee, I'm going to pee one more time. How skinny I am, how cool. People work at that with all they have, their earthly goals. It's not that great. Sometimes, I don't know, so weird that today God let me work at those things. It was weird that God let me work at those things. Disgusting. It's been, for a year, I was steadily getting heavier, and I'd lose weight here and there and gain weight back. And I just couldn't take it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. But see, I can't set an earthly plan. I can't set an earthly plan and think, oh, I'll lose weight or whatever. There's a stalker on here who constantly body shames me. He's pretty mean. But most of the time people let me know I'm like those pig-faced people in the Twilight Zone episode. In the Twilight Zone episode, I'm one of the good-looking people who doesn't know, and they thought they had a pig face. In the Twilight Zone episode. So I'm mean as shit sometimes. I really have to pee. You know, I've had enough of it. They don't want to see my shorts. I don't know why. I'm just a jerk sometimes. I don't know what to say. I got really mean right there. So I was walking. It felt like they're trying to pretend it's about my penis the way it feels to my penis about my penis. I don't want to think about any of that, you motherfucker. I'll karate chop you a little bit like this until you get away from me. You know, it felt like it was trying to make something feel like penis because I'm wearing these shorts, feel like penis too because I'm wearing these shorts. Because my mom's watching it or something, she thinks, oh, it's a man in little shorts. It must be how he feels to his penis all the time. Or maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy and blaming her, and she didn't do anything wrong at all. You know, I hope she doesn't. I hope people aren't mean to her for it. You know, or maybe 6 years ago, or five years ago, like it usually is 5. Never say 6 because it's the number of the beast. You know. Or 7 years ago, or 5 or 6 years ago. Like one time I went out in public and I felt like good to my penis or something. And it felt good. You had little shorts on and I went out in public. This. And so like every now and then it tries to act like it's like, yeah, I have to, they want me to change my shorts. But I usually don't ever think about it. I just like wearing the shorts. I only did that one time. So because I did that one time, the lust that I did, I've had to suffer for that maybe 1,000 times or 800 times. You know, like the little suffering we have to do for our own sin. So I'm tired of this earth. I just like to, you know, don't believe me, but I'm ready to go right to heaven. But and this is me feeling really good when God strengthened me and made me feel better, feeling better looking and stuff. I'm ready to go, but I can't because Ayla. I have to raise Ayla. I hopefully can raise Rowan and Ivan and Ayla. Rowan and Ivan and Ayla. I hope I can raise them. But Danica's been funny. So, and I don't know how to get to Texas because they took my license away. So I was too afraid to go to Texas because the police really hurt me in Los Angeles because of my suspended license. I didn't even know it was suspended. So I was afraid to go out there with a suspended license into some other place, some other state. And so I don't know. And it's supposedly not even really a problem, so it's not that bad. So I don't know. Maybe I'll cut my hair or something, trying to pretend I'm not depressed or I don't know what. But it hasn't been easy. My fears have been at times debilitating and caused me to suffer for years. And so, and I have other problems too. And the only way to really know that are really, I don't know. Maybe God wants me here and he's going to give me back my family and it'll be like the good old days when everything was okay. It started being really good today. I skateboarded a bunch. I thought maybe I'll get to skateboard a bunch and do famous videos and get better at skateboarding. And then couldn't even do that because somebody else who would have tried to believe in him to be a football star because he's still in his 30s thought maybe he'll join the NFL or something, and you know, like he could actually do it if he gets athletic enough. You know, you might as well go for it or something. But it just wasn't him. He's supposed to do construction, so instead, it's like my whole thing got ruined because I don't know. But it didn't get ruined. I can still skateboard because he doesn't. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I better go. I'm being selfish. He was really not supposed to try to be some big NFL star. He would have had sex with all these women, ended up in hell, who knows what. He's supposed to work at construction and stay with his family, you know. So I had to kind of give up something that would have been really fun for me, and I wouldn't have fornicated because I know it's bad and wrong, and I'd have to suffer for that because I'd be tempted to see them, maybe, or not. Because I haven't gotten tempted about them out in public. I've had to act like an old person, a little frail old person, right to every young woman's face for about 5 years. So, oh yeah, so fun. It's really fun or whatever. How people like act sexy and stuff right to their faces. I don't get it. I don't get to do any of that. It's been a torment for others, for people with hurt bodies for some reason. So it's like somebody wants me to say torment with my own words to pretend. So it'd be like a twisted, fucked up old body or some shit. Like as if my life wasn't worse. Anyway, with the suffering, and I have really no. But torment is like for some. That's not me. That means pain or something. I don't know who had his pains or whatever. I don't know, but I sometimes I think other people are making me feel that way, but it may be crazy. It may be crazy. So it'd be a miracle to have all of that go away and to be with my wife and kids. I don't know what's going to happen. It's been patience. I've had to have patience for many years. I haven't gotten to have sex or kiss a woman in 6 years. In 6 years. I'm not gay. I don't have any gay tendency at all. So I don't know what that has anything to do with why somebody would have right then assumed that I was gay, because I suffered for 6 years without my wife and children. And if I tried to be with another woman, it could have been 8 years more of suffering, hoping to die 40,000 times or 30,000 times already. It's already been 30,000 times hoping to die. You know, every one of those times, can you imagine feeling so bad that it's so difficult to go on? You hoped with all your heart and soul and intent that you hoped to be dead rather than have to do any more. You know, it's even that hard to do work for God. And for some reason, my fucking Chan page is blowing up all the gay shit. That evil stalker's trying to make me look like I'm gay or something. I don't know. I don't know what that even means. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye. I'm sorry. This was a kind of earthly, feel good to the body video. Even though I had to pee the whole time at the end of it, you can only look so great or whatever. But who knows? I look like crap compared to most people in their 20s. You know, they've looked better than I've been looking. They look better than I've been looking. But you know, they just naturally look that way when they're kids. Maybe I'll look okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll look okay, but I have to pee right now. So I'm gonna go. I don't know what I look like. You know, they're people who look really good or whatever. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna go. Me and my friends growing up put a bunch of values on our looks. Like it felt like we had to look good or something. It felt like we had to look good. Like there's my friend Brian, and when he was 17, they made fun of him for having wrinkles, and they said he had wrinkles, but he was a kid and it wasn't that bad. But we were so worried about all the problems. I don't want to go around to, but then he quit. I don't want to go around. Every one of my friends had one of those problems, and they felt bad about it, and we joked about them behind their back to all of them. And when our friends weren't with us, like if they weren't with me, they'd joke about me, and if they like they'd say mean things about the way I looked or whatever, and they'd say mean things about the way they looked. And I'd make fun of them too. Like I'd just like say, like when they weren't around, when they weren't around the other friends, I'd make fun of them. Or whatever that is. Whatever right or left political orientation that George Bush believes in of it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to go. Okay, bye. Praise God. Praise Jesus. Bye. I'm sorry if I was a little scary in this video. This was a little sinful, but it was good. It was good. It was good. So strike me down with your evil shit for all I give a fuck, because I'm so godly, you couldn't do shit to me after all the suffering I endured of all those wicked motherfuckers and bad people and good people and whoever the fuck devil they let into their body to torment me the whole fucking time until I just got skinny all of a sudden and looked good in my face. So I'm sorry if I've been a jerk. Okay, praise God. Praise